Only moments away now as both teams are introduced to the big crowd here at Kihikihi. Just imagine what's going through these players' minds. They know it doesn't get bigger than this. Representing your country in one of the oldest ball sports in the world is as good as it gets. Nerves will be aplenty, hearts will be pounding, and their ponies will be fizzing with excitement. Can New Zealand's best four players turn the tables in 2008? Or will England continue to dominate the Kiwis? We're about to find out over the next 6 chukkers. Local Mayor Alan Livingston sets us alight here. 2008 International here at Kihikihi is underway. Going for it is Tommy Wilson. Backhand bet to the ball there by James Beim. On the near side, shot from James Beim. Same for JP Clarkin. Puts one into centre field. That is the left-hand side of the pony, the near side. Answering the call there, Malcolm Borwick. Puts one back up towards the halfway. Tommy Wilson cuts a backhand out to his number 4, Simon Keyte. Loses sight of it. Goes underneath his pony there, right on the boards, fighting for it. Who's going to win the ruck here? Chukka number 1, the 6 chukka match. Chukka being the name for the 7.5 minute period that these chukkas last for. Comes from India. India being the home of the Calcutta Polo Club. The oldest one in the world, established way back in 1862. So this game is steeped in history. Going down to the goal mouth here, Tommy Wilson whacks the handbrake on. Dangerous play here. Got a ball from JP Clarkin, his captain. Just sneaks it in front of the English captain, Tommy Wilson. Mark Tomlinson now, he winds into a big shot. Picks up a mighty drive, he does. Down towards the halfway, picks it up on the near side. That's the left-hand side of the pony, remember. Up towards the halfway, puts a bit of pace on. Tommy Wilson, down into the English half he comes. Beim's waiting for him to come. He'll try and pick him up. Does so, takes him out of the play. Goes back for the near side, backhand Beim. It's a good one too. Going back for it, Malcolm Borwick tries to pick it up, but he's hooked out of it by Simon Keyte. Not too happy about it either. Simon Keyte, he looks up this time. Now he powers a shot. This might go through. Look at the flags, they're up. Oh, great goal there for Simon Keyte. Well, we watched the Lexus replay. He didn't muck around, stole the ball from Morley, looked up, assessed the options, and decided to have a goal shot and drove a mighty drive all the way straight between the goalpost. Flags go up. Chukka number 1, New Zealand in front. Coming away, they've changed ends as they do in the game of polo. As every goal is scored, it keeps it fair for both sides. So now England attacking the left-hand end of the ground as you watch it at home on your screen. Coming through onto it, England this time. Oh, he's going goal with Borwick, but he just couldn't score there. Bouncing ball. Eluded him, cleared by Simon Keyte, the goal scorer. Beim's there. Near side backhand. Comes to Morley. What's he going to do with it? Looks back in the rear vision mirror, decides to turn it. Brings it back into the field of play. This time Morley gets it to his number 1, James Beim. Just shuts his pony down. Brings it forward. Tommy Wilson's there, penalty. Whistle on the play. And it looked like Tommy Wilson had crossed the line there. As we watch the Lexus replay, just slips in on it. Right behind him was Tomlinson. Penalty to England. Morley comes in, fires it. No doubt about it, straight through. 1-1, Chukka number 1, it's all locked up. They'll come back to halfway and change ends. This time, New Zealand attacking the left-hand end of the ground again. Coming down onto it, Craig Wilson's there. Morley spoils the shot for him. Mark Tomlinson foils the attack from the New Zealanders. Brings it up, gets a big bump on his opposite captain there. JP Clarkin always got a good shot away too. Up to his number 3, Malcolm Borwick, going goalward. No one can track him down at the moment. Simon Keyte comes straight across there. Oh, and a penalty on the play. Not too happy about it, Borwick. Neither was Tommy Wilson. You can see Simon Keyte came straight across. The whistle blew. Penalty 3. 60 yards from goal. Tom Morley comes in straight along the carpet and straight through. The flags go up. You'll see in the Lexus replay here, JP Clarkin, he's allowed to come out across his own back line once that ball's been struck to try and stop the goal. But he failed to do so. So good goal for England. They have their noses in front, 2-1. Coming away from the line out. They've changed ends, remember. New Zealand now attacking the right-hand end of the ground. JP Clarkin, well, he picks it up in mid-air there this time. Ball comes to a standstill. Backed out of there by James Beim, racing to it. In desperation, Mark Tomlinson gets the ball stolen away from him though. Looking for it. Oh, whistle there. Keyte and Borwick met. Tomlinson asking the umpires. In the blue helmet there, Robert Watson from New Zealand. In the green helmet, Peter Kent from England. They make a decision, and it's been awarded to New Zealand. Simon Keyte. Can he lock it up here? Comes in. Opens his shoulders up, a mighty drive, but out to the right-hand side. Flag behind. No goal, he'll be disappointed. You've got to make opportunities count. Morley from his own back line. Look at that ground. What a beautiful ground it is. Rated as one of the best in the world. In the top 10, this ground. Beim this time. Brings it up. Up onto the boards he comes this time. Winds into this one. Puts it in towards centre field. Is there someone home in the white shirt? Looks like Morley. He's stolen away from JP Clarkin. He's come straight up the fat man's track. Morley, can he finish it off for England? Oh, he's left it behind the bounce, but Tomlinson's there. What a goal. Beautiful stuff. Unstoppable England in Chukka #1. Watch the Lexus replay. Look at this from Morley. He just lost control of it, but in behind him, the captain in front of the hook of Craig Wilson. Perfect execution. What a start for England. 3-1. Who would have picked it? From the line-out, coming away with it. This man, the captain, he has led this team in the early stages superbly. Now he winds one in, downfield he comes towards New Zealand's goalmouth, but whistle. And a penalty. Beim was in the wrong there, crossed the line. So a lucky let off for New Zealand. Been awarded a penalty right on the halfway. Penalty 5B. Simon Keyte, they scatter. This time he fires a mighty drive. Look at it, just about all the way. Coming onto it is Craig Wilson. Just keeps control of it, Wilson. Tickles it under the pony of Mark Tomlinson. Lines himself up for a goal shot. Does he? He shoots. It's out wide, out to the right-hand side. Flag behind, no goal. That is the end of the Chukka. 3-1 to England. Earlier I caught up with the New Zealand #2, Craig Wilson, who played first-class rugby for Waikato in 1995, and I asked him, how does polo rate next to rugby?
As compared with polo, they're both very physical games. Polo offers a lot more in the fact that you need a lot more different array of skills. You've got to be a good horseman as well as have hand-eye coordination. The aggression is there in both sports, except the thing for me that polo has over rugby, apart from the fact that I was a little bit small for rugby, is that you can play a lot later into your life. You know, you can play on into your 40s, and a lot of polo players don't peak until they're in their mid-30s.
Who's your money on?
New Zealand.
By how many?
5 or 6 goals.
New Zealand, Paul, yeah, only by a couple of goals.
Probably could be 15 to 12 or something like that.
It's a beautiful field and the score will be high. I'd say somewhere in the 10-12 bracket.